Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a diehard fan of the bold and the beautiful like I am, then you know that this soap opera has been serving up drama, romance, and family feuds for decades. But in 2026, things are getting hotter than ever with one of the most explosive storylines we've seen in years: Katie Logan Spencer's daring leap into the fashion world. Played by the incredibly talented Heather Tom, Katie is stepping out from the shadows of Forrester Creations and launching her very own fashion house called Logan. This isn't just some minor subplot tucked away in the background. Oh no, this is a full-blown family rivalry, a test of personal confidence, and a high-stakes drama packed with press conferences, doubters, potential disasters, and everything in between. Fans are absolutely on the edge of their seats, and if you're not caught up, you're missing out on some primetime soap magic. Today, we're going to dive deep, really deep into this storyline. I'm talking about breaking it down scene by scene, character by character, with all the juicy details from the latest 2026 previews and spoilers. We'll explore Katie's motivations, the family tensions, the new characters shaking things up, and that massive spoiler about a possible press conference disaster that could derail everything before it even begins. Could this be the setback that makes Katie question her entire dream? Will her ambitions go up in smoke right before they hit the runway? Stick around because we're unpacking it all, and trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be as obsessed as I am. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my B&B breakdowns. Let's jump right in. First off, let's set the stage properly, because understanding where Katie is coming from is key to appreciating just how bold this move is. Katie Logan Spencer has always been the unsung hero of the Logan family, while her sister, Brooke Logan, portrayed by the iconic Catherine Kelly Lang, has been front and center with her endless romances, scandals, and fashion triumphs. Katie has played the role of the reliable supporter. She's the one handling public relations, smoothing over crises, and keeping the family business afloat behind the scenes. Think about it. For years, Katie has been the glue holding things together at Forrester Creations, dealing with everything from corporate intrigue to personal heartbreaks. Her journey hasn't been easy. Remember her health struggles, her tumultuous relationships, and those epic custody battles? Heather Tom has brought such depth to Katie, making her a character who's resilient yet vulnerable, strong yet often overlooked. But in 2026, that's all changing. After her heartfelt remarriage to Bill Spencer, played by the charismatic Don Diamond, Katie's life takes a dramatic turn. Bill, being the life-than-large media mogul that he is, decides to gift her an entire fashion house as a wedding present. Now, this isn't just any gift, it's a power move that screams confidence in Katie's potential. Bill sees something in her that she's only starting to see in herself, a visionary leader ready to carve out her own empire. Naming it Logan was Katie's personal touch, drawing on the family legacy that's been synonymous with fashion excellence for generations. But oh boy, did that spark some massive drama. Brooke, who has long associated the Logan name with her own fame and success in the industry, wasn't thrilled. It felt like a direct challenge to her identity, and the ensuing battle was nothing short of epic. Let's talk about that name battle in detail, because it's a cornerstone of this storyline. Brooke fought tooth and nail, claiming that the Logan name was intrinsically tied to her persona and her contributions to Forrester Creations. She argued that it represented her hard work, her designs, and her place in the fashion world. But here's where it gets interesting. The trademark for the name had lapsed, leaving it up for grabs. Enter Liam Spencer, Bill's son and a key player in the Spencer dynamics. Liam steps in like a knight in shining armor, securing the trademark for Katie and ensuring that her dream can become a reality. Boom, just like that, the Logan fashion house is officially born. Katie wins that round, but as the spoilers clearly indicate, winning the name is just the beginning. Proving she can run a successful fashion empire, that's a whole different ballgame, filled with pitfalls and skeptics at every turn. Starting a fashion house from scratch is no small feat, and the show does an excellent job of portraying the realities behind the glamour. It's a massive undertaking that involves hiring designers, securing funding, developing marketing strategies, creating collections, and dealing with the endless pressure of the industry. Katie knows all this all too well from her years at Forrester, but now she's on her own without the safety net of an established brand. Deep down, she's excited, thrilled even, to finally step into the spotlight and prove her worth. But she's also terrified. Part of her burns with determination to silence the doubters, especially her sister Brooke, who has voiced concerns about Katie's creative vision. Then there's Ridge Forrester, played by Thorsten Kaye, whose loyalty to Forrester Creations makes him a natural skeptic. And don't forget Steffi Forrester Finnegan, brought to life by Jacqueline McInnes Wood, who's always ready to defend her family's legacy. The big questions hanging in the air: does Katie have the artistic flair, the business acumen, or is she just riding on the coattails of her family's fame and Bill's deep pockets? One of the most poignant moments in recent episodes was Katie's nightmare daydream, which really highlighted her inner turmoil. In this vivid vision, she imagines a catastrophic fashion show where everything goes wrong. Models strut down the runway only for their gowns to literally fall apart, seams ripping, fabrics tearing, the whole disaster unfolding in slow motion. The crowd erupts in laughter, flashing cameras capture every humiliating second, and Katie becomes the laughingstock of the fashion world. It was brutal to watch, and it shook her to her core. This scene wasn't just for shock value, it symbolized Katie's deepest fears of failure and rejection. Heather Tom's performance here was masterful. She conveyed that raw vulnerability so convincingly that you could feel Katie's panic. But thankfully, Bill was there to pull her back from the brink. As his devoted husband, he delivers a heartfelt pep talk, reminding her of her strengths and capabilities. "You're capable of anything," he tells her. And coming from Bill Spencer, that's high praise. He's all in on this venture. He provided the fashion house, the resources, and his unwavering support. But let's be real, Bill's encouragement is loving, but it's also biased. He's going to hype her up no matter what because that's who he is, a fierce protector of those he loves. Now, fast forward to 2026 previews, and the spoilers are painting a picture of big challenges ahead. It's not going to be smooth sailing for Katie or her burgeoning team. She's building everything from the ground up, recruiting top talent, navigating supply chain issues, brainstorming collections that stand out, and fending off competitors. One of the key hires that's already stirring the pot is Deke Sharp, played by Harrison Cohn. Deke is the young, aspiring designer who's actually Deacon Sharp's son, formerly known as Little Eric from past storylines. For those who might have forgotten, Deacon Sharp, portrayed by Sean Cannon, has had his own share of ups and downs, from prison stints to redemption arcs. Deke was recently let go from Forrester Creations due to internal shifts, like Thomas Forrester's return shaking up the design team. Katie, seeing an opportunity, swoops in with an offer he couldn't resist, bringing him on board as a key player in Logan. What makes Katie and Deke's partnership so compelling is their shared underdog status. They connect as kindred spirits, both driven by a burning desire to prove the doubters wrong, especially Brooke, who has been vocal about her reservations. Katie sees immense potential in Deke's fresh, innovative ideas, even though he's straight out of design school with limited experience. His designs are bold, modern, and infused with a youthful energy that could set Logan apart from the more traditional Forrester aesthetic. Announcing him as a lead designer could be a game changer, positioning Logan as a fresh voice in fashion. But it's also a massive risk. Critics in the industry might pounce, questioning whether Deke is too green to handle the pressures of prime time. Is Katie settling for unproven talent because she can't attract established names? Or is this a strategic move to build a team of passionate newcomers who are hungry for success? The spoilers suggest this hire will lead to plenty of tension, both internally and externally. This all leads us to the big spoiler that's got everyone buzzing. Katie's upcoming press conference. With her extensive background in public relations, it makes perfect sense that she'd organize a high-profile event to announce her grand plans. Picture this, Katie at the podium, looking confident and poised in a stunning outfit from her own line, unveiling preliminary sketches, teasing the first collection, and articulating her vision for Logan. She'll talk about how the house will stand apart from Forrester creations, perhaps emphasizing inclusivity, innovation, or sustainability in ways that appeal to a new generation of fashion lovers. The team, including Deke, would be highlighted, showcasing their talents and the collaborative spirit driving the brand forward. It's meant to be a triumphant moment, a declaration of independence that puts the world on notice. But what if it all goes horribly wrong? The spoilers are hinting at a press conference disaster that could rock Katie's world. Imagine the room filled with reporters, industry insiders, and even some Forrester lawyers.